Hello everyone, this is William Sunstrider, and today we're going to make a 25 plot spiral garden. You can use medium and large plots with it. I haven't tested it with small plots, but I know it works with medium and large plots. It is useful for medium spells. Medium-sized spells, as you know, only use 8 energy. It is a very good design for low-level characters that have limited energy. With 25 couch potatoes, it can typically consume at minimum 21 energy, and that's like 8 for water, 8 for music, 5 for pest zapper. If you want to use pungent bug spray, then it'll take 26 energy. And the only thing that you're going to need to start out to make this is the Golden Blossom Rug. You can find this rug in the Wisteria housing shop. The character that you get it from, I believe, is named Petunia. I'm not going to look up the details, but I just want to get the video done. We're going to use advanced housing movements, or advanced move. And you can see that right here. And on normal mode, you see left, right, forward, backward, up, and down. But we're going to use the absolute movement mode, which is X, Y, and Z. And typically with X, Y, and Z, it's going to work best if you're facing the back of your house. Okay, the house, the doors to your back, the entrance. Because then, with X, then left and right will be that way, Y will be forward and backward, and Z will be up and down. Okay. With the spiral, it's going to be like 3 wide by 3 deep, and I'm going to show you here as I go along exactly how this works. So I'll just get started building here, and you just obviously set that thing down and throw on a plot. Now there are 2 numbers that are going to be important to remember during construction, and those are the numbers 4 and 12. Okay, now the movement's a little different than other construction methods, like for the large 69 plots. In this, we're going to click on it, click Advanced Move, have the sensitivity down to the bottom, and then move -X 4 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move the sensitivity all the way to the top, and then go to +Z 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then click the green check. And then lay down another plot. Go back into housing mode. Click on the carpet or the rug. And now since it's in high sensitivity, we'll go ahead and do the vertical now, which is +Z. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then take the sensitivity all the way to the bottom and do -X for 1, 2, 3, 4. Green checkbox. And we throw a plot. Okay, so what's going to happen here is we're going to spiral all the way up into the air until we have 25 plots. And the last plot will be directly over the first plot you laid down, the one in red right there. So we'll continue on. Now since we're already at 3, then we need to start moving in the next direction. Advanced, it's low sensitivity. So now we're going to do +Y. It's going to be toward the back of the house. 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then set the sensitivity all the way to the top. And then +Z 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Throw a plot. Let's see here. Advanced move. Sensitivity is high, so we go up 12. That's something I should state. When the sensitivity is high, you go up 12. When the sensitivity is low, you move around 4. I'm just alternating between the two, but you can do it any way you want. So when it's down at the bottom, you move 4, and you're going to go around in the circle. And when it's high, you're going to do plus Z. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sensitivity down to low. Plus Y, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green checkbox. Let's see here. Next. Now, I think I've shown enough of this that I'm going to accelerate the video at this point. I'm going to create another video segment and just run it really fast. So as far as X and Y, X you're going to go this way. Sometimes you're going to go positive, sometimes you're going to go negative. Y you're going to go forward and backward, and Z goes up and down. So we'll begin that accelerated video process right about now. Okay, we finished all 25 plots in the process. Take a look at it here. It's very compact. This is actually smaller than the previous version we had and much simpler to make as a result of the advanced housing moves now. Okay, so we're confident that all the plots are correct. We can go ahead and pick up the rug. And next we've got to set the cast point. It's important that you have a cast point for your garden so that the spell will hit all of the seeds. A typical spell, if you have a cast point, will go about a crate to a crate and a half below the ring and about 2 to 2.5 crates above the ring. Now when I say a crate, that's a food crate or a dark wood crate, just to give you a frame of reference for height. A crate is 100 units in all dimensions. You saw those little numbers when I was moving stuff. You'd be able to see that that was where the units were counting in XYZ coordinates. Now I'm going to take my gnome here and I'm going to take the sensitivity down here. Let's see here. Now what I've got to do is I've got to get the gnome lined up with the very middle tip of the second plot, or any middle plot. You got 1, 2, 3 here, you got 3 on the side, but you just got to get that lined up. So let's see here, plus X. Okay, then only need to move over just 1 click on low sensitivity. So that's set. Now, this gnome needs to go right in the middle of all of those plots. Kind of tricky, but I'm going to show you how to line it up just right. Now what we're going to do next is, we know that we're lined up this way, so what we want to do is move the gnome off in this direction. And it's going to be a certain number of clicks. We're going to see if we can get past that edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've moved it 10 clicks over. I'm going to just, well, that should be fine. So it's 10 clicks on plus X. Okay. Now I'm going to move it plus Y until it lines up with that tip of the middle plot. Doesn't matter how many, we only had to track the other. Okay, now see, there's 1, 2, 3 here, there's that middle plot. Just make sure that's lined up real good. And that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, here comes the interesting parts, and you've got to kind of do this blind. Now I've got to go back X minus 10 so that it's in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's in the middle there, at the very bottom. Now I need to elevate it, so I'm going to push plus Z 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the lowest sensitivity, it moves in 20 unit increments. So if I clicked Z 5 times, it would be at 100 units, or 1 crate tall. So once that's moved into position, click the checkbox. Okay, we're going to take a look in there, and we can see right there, there's the center of that plot right there. There's the garden gnome in the middle. Here's the center of this middle plot here. Garden gnome in the middle. Yeah, it looks like we've got it lined up in all the directions. Yeah. You only need to really check 2 sides, and you pretty well know. So, when you go to cast your, like let's say we're doing couch potatoes, and you want to do a medium 8 energy shower spell, you click on shower, and you're going to be standing right in the middle, right off that tip of that plot from any side. You're going to move right up the center. Okay, did you see how the ring jumped like that? Okay, there'll be times when you only see the edge of the ring sticking out, but you should still be able to see it because this is a smaller design. My previous version, you could not always see the ring, but there it is, right there. Now when there are seeds in there, that red X on the cursor will turn into a green check. So that is all set. That looks very well aligned, and that's at the perfect height to catch all 25 plants. Okay, that's all set. And we'll go over your likes a little bit. Okay, your sandwich station, you just set that down anywhere really. I'll put it like in the back. And then I'm going to go to advanced, move, low sensitivity, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I don't have to worry about the sandwich station conflicting. It's up 2 crates tall, but there is a little bit of a problem with the litter. As we recall, when we set this kind of like right here, and you might place it this way, you could do it really any way you want, it's fine. Litter you can walk on, and if you walk on it just right, you can get hung up in the milk carton or the can or something and get locked up. So kind of be choosy as to where you place it, or you can just try to stay away from it. Matter of fact, I'm not going to put it there. I was going to try to put it in the middle of all this mess, but I think we just get hung up anyway. So let's just do a regular move. Put it over here. We'll just have to try to avoid it. Okay. We'll just do it this way. And you'll just want to try to stay away from it. Okay. And that's up with the other like. Now if it gets to be an issue that you're always running into it, do that again. Green checkbox. Okay. If it gets to be an issue where you're always like running into that, okay, you could put something like, I don't know, a crate or a chair or something in the way to keep you from walking into that. Okay. Lastly, if you do decide to plant a king parsley, you can just set up an extra plot. I do have in some of my other videos a method whereby you plant it with no soil. You can actually take a pot, plant the seed, and steal the pot out from underneath the seed. I usually recommend that you let the king parsley die. Let it die because that way you won't accidentally harvest it. A dead plant still works as a like. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. It will still work as a like. Let me just go +Z here. Okay. And I forget what the king parsley is. It may be a medium soil. Anyway, I think you get the point. You could put a plot right there. It's far enough away it won't get caught in the other spells. You do that. You could also do the trick whereby you remove the plot as well. Remove the pot. I don't want to waste a king parsley for this video, really. Got only a few right now. Okay, so this is, for the most part, is the design. And I'm gonna pause the video right here, and I'm gonna go to the finished product, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like with all the plants at Elder. Okay, and here we have our couch potato garden with our likes. This was actually the one in test. I did not do a king parsley here, but they grew just fine, just a little bit slower. And you can see everything fits in there. Now I will say, when I planted the seeds in test, I planted them like 12 first, and then I waited a day, and then I planted the other 13 to make equal 25. What I wanted to find out is if there were any conflicts with the plant all spell. And what I discovered was that if you already have existing plants in there and you're adding seeds to it, it might not work. Okay, and it didn't work for me with the plant all spell. Now, if the plots are all completely clear, okay, and you plant your first seed, and then you use the plant all, it works fine, okay? But if you have couch potatoes that stick up through other plots, it will cause the plant all spell not to work. So all you have to do in that instance is just to go around the garden and to basically, when you have a seed, just scan with your seed, and then when you hit the right plot that's open, it'll give you a green checkbox. Okay, you get a green checkbox, you click on that plot, and even if you can't see the seed, it will still plant that seed. But all of the plots are accessible all the way around. So you should be able to plant a seed on any plot, even if it's covered by couch potatoes. And just for the sake of argument here, I'm going to collect my couch potatoes. Check my backpack here. Okay. Collect those wonderful mega snacks. we go. Just wanted to check my count here because I didn't think I got 25. Either didn't plant 25. 8, 16, 24. Sure enough, there's 25. Okay, 25. I guess I miscounted. So, and there it is. There's my little garden gnome in the middle, and it works beautifully. This is William Sunstrider. Thank you for watching my video, and thank you for your time.